A former Anheuser-Busch executive has criticized the company's partnership with transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney, calling it inauthentic and a misstep that alienated Bud Light's core customer base. Anson Frericks, who worked at Anheuser-Busch for over a decade before leaving in 2022, told Fox News Digital that the partnership with Mulvaney was driven more by pressure from outside interest groups than genuine brand alignment. The problem with the Bud Light-Dylan Mulvaney partnership was that it just wasn't authentic, Frericks said. They were catering to special interests rather than staying true to the brand's identity. Frericks said Bud Light, traditionally known for sports and humor, was pushed toward adopting more aggressive diversity, equity, and inclusion DEI policies under pressure from organizations like the Human Rights Campaign and large asset managers like BlackRock. He argued that this shift ultimately hurt the brand's reputation and sales. Bud Light was a brand about bringing people together. It never got involved in polarizing political issues, Frericks said. Dylan Mulvaney became the face of those issues, which divided Bud Light's customer base. Mulvaney, speaking on The View while promoting her book Paper Doll, Notes from a Late Bloomer, said she was surprised by the backlash. "I've always loved beer, so when I took that deal, it felt like a natural fit," Mulvaney said. "But as the outcry grew, I realized I had become the face of something bigger." The fallout from the 2023 partnership was swift. Sales dropped nearly 30% year over year as high-profile figures like Kid Rock publicly protested the campaign. Despite efforts to rebuild, including securing a partnership with the UFC and airing a successful Super Bowl ad featuring comedian Shane Gillis, Bud Light has yet to regain its footing. Frericks, who co-founded Strive Asset Management with Vivek Ramaswamy, said Bud Light's European parent company, InBev, contributed to the misstep by pushing European-style ESG and DEI policies onto an American brand. In Europe, businesses and governments often work together to drive social outcomes, Frericks said. But that's not how American consumers expect brands to behave. He suggested Bud Light's path to recovery might involve finding an American owner and issuing a direct apology to customers. "The path to redemption goes through forgiveness," Frericks said. "They need to admit they screwed up and ask for a second chance." Anheuser-Busch, Mulvaney, and BlackRock declined to comment.